Hello world, it is Tuesday, December 15th, and it's a little hazy, overcast skies in Defiance today. And really cold. I looked at the thermometer, it said 19 degrees this morning, so quite a chilly one today. But as we used to say when I lived in Germany, there's no such thing as bad weather, it's just the wrong clothes. So if you go out, dress warmly, but do get outside. Being outside is so helpful for the body, the mind, and the spirit. Today's devotion is entitled Bowling for Tyrants, and it's written by Jennifer Brownell. Jennifer bases the devotion upon Luke chapter 1, verses 51 through 53, from the New Revised Standard Version. He has shown strength with his arm. He has scattered the proud in the thoughts of their hearts. He has brought down the powerful from their thrones and lifted up the lowly. He has filled the hungry with good things and sent the rich away empty. And Jennifer writes, have you gone bowling lately? There's something mesmerizing about the way bowling pins fall one by one, only to be retrieved and replaced by the gears and clamps of invisible machinery. Sometimes you can scatter all the pins with a satisfying clatter and a cry of strike. Sometimes the ball picks off one or two pins, or even rolls ineffectually down the gutter. Either way, you can roll again and again until your time is done. As your game ends and you walk away, the pins are set up again, ready to be knocked down again by the next bowler. Like bowling pins, the proud and the powerful might fall in ones or twos, or even in whole groups. Then, as if by invisible machinations, tyrants rise up again and again. Today's scripture reminds us that in each generation we will face tyranny and inequality, famine and oppression. In each generation, we will have the opportunity and the responsibility to do our part to knock them down. Sometimes we will succeed and sometimes we will roll a gutter ball, but we will have the opportunity to try and try again. In each generation, we will walk away knowing that there will be more for the next generation to do, and the next generation will do the same. And Jennifer's prayer. Oh God, you have a strong arm. Give us strong arms as well, that we may do our part to undo tyranny in our generation. Amen. I think one of the things that strikes me about this devotion is how often, I'm not going to say history repeats itself, but I'm going to say that there are echoes or rhymes with the past. The things we see going on, the inequality, the oppression, the accumulation of wealth and the impact that it has on the poor are in the Bible, and they're still with us today, thousands of years later. So it's just a reminder, I think, that the work of building heaven on earth is never ending. It's a continual process, and there will always be tyrants. And we are called by God, created by God, to do the work of bringing God's love to the world to counter those tyrants. So I think it's important for us to remember that and to not lose heart, to not lose hope, thinking that it will never end. Because I think if history is any indication, in those moments when we think we finally have everything solved, that's when tyranny raises its ugly head again, and we begin the process all over. So we always have to be vigilant and working towards making the earth the creation that God intended it to be, and to never stop working at it. Just like the bowling alley, the pins will get knocked down, and sometimes there'll be a strike, but they'll be set up again, and we've got to keep going. It's never ending. And then I think it's important to pass on those values to the next generation, to give them encouragement and the tools and the knowledge and the love that's necessary to keep that work going. I hope you have a good day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.